Hey guys, it's Pink Giratina and it's 2019, so you know what that means, new Pokemon rumors to go through. Now, you guys should all know that 2019 is the year of Generation 8 on the Nintendo Switch. So with every new Pokemon generation, there are more rumors and leaks to be covered. So this video we'll be talking about the rumors from 4chan that were posted on Saturday, December 29th, 2018 on 4chan, which is really gaining a lot of attention right now. I saw a couple of YouTubers such as Sacred Fire and Ruffled Rowlet cover this, and here I'll just talk about what is going on really. So first things first, my guys, this has yet to be confirmed. It's just a rumor, a little leak, something, just a little thing going on in the air. It's nothing confirmed 100%, not even 25% confirmed. This is just something someone posted that could potentially be true, because as you guys should know, in the Pokemon community there have been a lot of leaks over the years, and some of them are correct, such as the leak of the final evolutions to the starters back in 2016 with Sun and Moon. That everybody thought that was mad fake, but guess what, it was mad real. So you know, sometimes you could just overlook some of these leaks, and sometimes you just give them a chance and see if they're really real or not. But without further ado, let's get into it. So this leak was actually taken down like immediately, so that had people like, you know, opening their eyes, pointing fingers, you know, maybe this is real, because on 4chan they usually keep up, they were saying like garbage stuff that probably isn't true or is not true. When people post them and claim that this is leaks, they tend to just keep it there and just don't care, or don't give it a little wink, a little side eye or anything. But this post specifically was taken down immediately and the user got banned, and people are saying that when this happens, that means that these leaks are at least 50% or so true. So I'm gonna tell you guys what I actually found. I actually got to find the original, you know, post before it was because right now if you go on the link or anything, it's going to say thread archive user banned, so you would not be able to see what that person has posted. But I found a screenshot of it and I'll post it here. So it says the new games are going to be called Pokemon Crown and Scepter. Now Crown and Scepter, if you guys don't know what a crown is, that's the thing you wear on top of your head, royalty, you know, queens, and a scepter is that big staff that, you know, royalty also holds on to. It's like, if you ever notice in certain old paintings and stuff, they have like you know, those big gold sticks they hold in their hand, that's called a scepter. The next thing that says the game takes place in England. So you guys remember X and Y was taking place in France, this game will be taking place in England. And they says the trailer for the new games will be in a X and Y style with various locations, the starter mons and box legends. So they're trying to say that all of that will be included in the trailer when the games are revealed, you know what I'm saying? And it says the starters here are a rabbit, sheep and dolphin. So I guess we're getting a fire sheep, or is it a fire rabbit? I don't remember. Probably a fire rabbit, because it goes in the way of the Chinese zodiac, apparently, the fire starters. So I don't remember what the Chinese zodiac is like, but I think there's a rabbit in there, not a sheep. So yeah. This is the box legends are a thorn spider and a butterfly. I don't have anything to say with that. And it says the male trainer looks identical to Platinum or the veteran from Black and White, and slight variations of sorts. Big Ben is seen. Oh, it's Big Ben is in the game, but it's named differently. It's not called Big Ben. Riding Pokemon is back. There's a female trainer riding a Wyvern around a Ferris wheel like the London Eye. So you know, in like Pokemon, like for example X and Y, they take real life landmarks and implement them into the Pokemon world and change it up a little bit. For example, France, the Eiffel Tower, which is in Pokemon Lumia's Tower. Yeah, so they're trying to say that they're going to have real landmarks like the Big Ben, the big Ferris wheel in London, but they're gonna have different names, but it's gonna be based on those kind of things in real life. They said they're gonna have quests too in the game, and a direct announcement will be dropping New Year's or sometime after, with the reveal a week or two later depending on the timing. So this is one, it's actually, there's like a split in these leaks. Now this leak saying that it's taking place in England. I saw another leak saying that these games will be taking place in Italy. I'll get to the Italy leaks in a minute, but so far I don't know. I don't have any opinion. I'm just letting you guys what I know, what I've seen. So in case anything like this drops and it's like, oh wow, this person was right, and if not, then it's like, oh, they were wrong. But this is what we have for right now with the post that was deleted. I think this is the post that was deleted, if I'm not mistaken, because I've been seeing a lot of Pokemon Crown and Scepter going around. But honestly, I don't have any clue if this is true or not. Okay guys, let's get into the other side of these leaks. There's the next part here that says translation team lists 106 new Pokemon. It's the biggest region to date. Pokemon get an additional rarest shiny form. Solar system gets represented in form of legendaries. Organization called so and so, led by so and so. No official translation yet. So this is another part of not necessarily the other leak, but a different leak in the sense of they're not connected. This leak, however, has evidence to be connected to another leak that I covered back in like March of 2018, which was by the Italian leaker. Now let me give you guys the craziness about this entire situation, right? So if you guys could recall the Italian leaker, if you guys don't know, I'll leave a link below. He talked about, let me go get it right now. He talked about the new games having an airport, turbo mechanics, Snake Brothers, a good and bad one, and an evil team that is building a huge town so it could attract people from villages and an empty island, or on an empty island. So this guy here, he was translating scripts for Italian, I think, yeah, for the language of Italian, sorry. So he was translating stuff, and he actually leaked, quote unquote leaked, take it with a grain of salt, don't know if it's true, but he leaked this stuff last year. And with those leaks, there was a trademark. Now listen to me closely, guys. There was a trademark called Ultra Shiny from last year around the same time. I have a video that covers both of them together in one video, and the link will be in the description, like I said. But even here in this newest leak that was posted on January 8th, 2019, Tuesday, today is Wednesday, well, yesterday, it was posted, and it's talking about the rarest shiny form of a Pokemon, which could be potentially, excuse me, ultra shiny. So all of these stuff from last year is still coming back with these new leaks. This says the solar system is going to be represented in the form of legendary Pokemon. So what they're trying to say is we're going to have probably 8 legendary Pokemon, Roman legendaries, mythicals, whatever. One designed after Saturn, story designed after the story probably taken from the goddess Venus, the god of war Mars. You know what I'm saying? We can have different Pokemon based off these different planets and probably their origins or backstories. So if this is true, I'm actually personally excited, because I am a fan of astrology and I love planets. I know a lot about planets. I read them since I was like 8 years old, since I was a kid. So I am happy if that is true. And the organization, now guys, I just want to translate what is here. What they're saying, there's no translation yet in English, but if you go on Google Translate, I know Google Translate is not the best person to go to for these translations, but if you do go in there and you put in these shiny Japanese symbols here, the first set of characters equals to neon, and the led by is Caesar. The characters after led by is Caesar. Now let me tell you guys something real quick that I caught on from my guy Secret Fire Negro. Shout out to him. His video will be in the link below too. Caesar is an Italian name. Italians did majority of the discovering of the solar system, outer space, comets, all that good stuff. They did a lot of chemistry, alchemy, astrology, just science in general was mostly did by Italians specifically. They really went in with the science department, especially the astrology and the alchemy situation, if I'm not mistaken. Also with the solar system being in the form of legendaries, that also boosts the theory that this new region can be based in Italy. For example, Neptune is the Roman king god of the seas, and that's Rome is in where? Italy. Who discovered Neptune? Galileo Galilei. Where Galileo is from? Italy. Right there. Not saying that it's confirmed, but if this needed some supporting details, that is pretty much some supporting details right there. Not by too much, but a little bit. Based on all these things, it could be true that the next Pokemon games could be based in Italy. Italy's big enough, it's a long enough region. With the even with talking about the two bad and good snakes, if you're talking about empty islands, Italy has islands. There's Sicily and the other island across the way, and much smaller islands around Italy, so that's not too far-fetched either. But I cannot tell you guys that this is definitely going to be the next games, but so far it's not too far-fetched, you know what I'm saying? They really put their information together, if that's what they're trying to say. But I don't know, I cannot tell you, only time can tell. And from what I see here, that it's the biggest region to date. I'm pretty excited if that's the case, but guys, and also the next part that makes me think that these are real is based on the simple fact that they are bringing back, right, but leaks from last year can fit into this pretty well, so it's making me think, hey, probably this is true, you know what I'm saying? But you guys let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. Also, if you guys are not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button and become a part of the Giratina gang today. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye.